peoples of Nigeria by an invading Fulani militia masquerading as herdsmen in an undisguised ethnic cleansing campaign that progressively demonstrates the complicity of the federal government of Nigeria, headed by Major General Muhammadu Buhari, a Fulani man who, as Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, is also the life grand patron of the notorious Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, that proudly takes responsibility for the murderous exploits of the Fulani herdsmen militia, designated the fourth most deadly terror group. Number 3, compounding their impunity, the same Miyetti Allah Cattle Breeders Association, at a recent press conference organized to mark the planned Nina's Million-Man Freedom March to the UN. They boasted to be in control of the UN through their daughter, Amina Mohammed, the Deputy Secretary General at the UN, an indication that Amina Mohammed, nominated to that exalted UN position by the Fulani President of Nigeria, Major General Muhammad Buhari, is in some way a part of the grand protection designed for the Fulani herdsmen in their bloody onslaught against the indigenous peoples of Nigeria. Fourth, it will be recalled that following widespread extrajudicial killings in Nigeria, the UN in August of 2019 dispatched a special rapporteur mission to Nigeria that was led by Agnes Calamo. The damning verdict of that rapporteur mission was that the widespread extrajudicial killings were flowing from the unitary constitutional arrangements of Nigeria, which operates as a pressure cooker for injustice, and that Nigeria, under the Constitution, is a danger to global peace and security. The report warned that unless something is done urgently, Nigeria would snap, plunging its 200 million population into turmoil that will trigger a large-scale refugee crisis of unprecedented magnitude at a time the global terror networks ISIS, ISWAP, and Al-Qaeda are already converging in Nigeria. And this is actually prevalent and evident in what happened in Lewa local government of Ogun State. We had, and we still have, about 300 women, girls, and youth, people, the leaders, the adults, displaced from that community. They are now refugees in Benin Republic. Number 5, it will be recalled that in furtherance of the repudiation and rejection of the unitary constitution of Nigeria, the 1999 constitution, and the toxic union it voices, the Nigerian Indigenous Nationalities Alliance for Self-Determination, being the South and Middle Belt of Nigeria, on December 16, 2020, declared a constitutional force majeure, raising a union dispute with 5-point demand for the termination of the operation of the aforementioned imposed constitution, for the immediate commencement of remediation of the long-standing grave constitutional grievances of Nigeria's constituent components, failing which the peoples of the Alliance territory would reconsider their allegiance to that constitution. The key highlights of the 5-point demand include the suspension of the further elections, particularly the 2023 elections, under the repudiated 1999 Constitution, as well as the initiation of a time-bound transitioning arrangement to midwife the emergence of fresh constitutional protocols founded on the sovereignty and self-determination rights of the constituent components of Nigeria. An online petition conveying the demands of that constitutional force majeure proclamation is currently before the UN Security Council. The last paragraph, that Nigeria has failed as a state, is no longer a subject for debate, having emerged the global poverty capital and playing host to two of the world's top 4 most deadly terrorist organizations, with 3/4 of the constituent components, South and Middle Belt, seeking urgent extrication by way of referendums from what has become a union of death. Looking back at the recent turn of events in Afghanistan, this freedom march of the United Nations headquarters in New York is to alert the global community of the rapidly degeneration situation of Nigeria and to invite the UN, particularly the Security Council and Trusteeship Council, to initiate urgent steps to arrest into chaos as besieged communities drift dangerously to self-help. I'm reading this for and on behalf of the Nigerian Indigenous Nationalities Alliance for Self-Determination, and it's signed by Professor Yusuf Turaki, Elder T. Ogoriba, Dr. John Pedro Obaseki, Tony Nandi, the Secretary General of NINAS, and by our Emeritus Professor, Baba Professor Kanji Akintoye, the Chairman of NINAS. Long live NINAS, long live Yoruba.
Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ní pé bàtìbẹ̀rù làbọ̀ mọ́. Ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká